What's going on, guys? It's been a while since I've done a video, so we're gonna go over some of the gear that I use for camping, stuff I have in the truck, and then some of the stuff I take for scouting that I've been using, and some of the gear I use for actual hunting. So hunts start next week. I've got an antelope tag, and here in Arizona the deer hunt is the same dates as the antelope, and in that unit I can hunt deer and antelope at the same time. So we'll start with my harness, Alaska Guide Creations. It's the smaller one. I don't know if they make it anymore. They had one with a little pouch down here. They didn't have any more in that color when I bought mine, so I just went with the small one, and it works fine. It's not too bulky. And I'm running the Leupold BX3 Mojave. They don't make these anymore. I got these I think in 2013 or 14. They work pretty good. I've dropped them on concrete, dropped it on the rocks, and everything is fine. They work perfect. And then I've got the Leupold RX 650. It works. It's not bad. It's kind of a cheaper model. It's not angle compensating, and I would rather have that, so I think we're going to upgrade that one of these days. And I just have a little microfiber cloth inside here. We've got the smoke in the bottle. This is kind of a necessity. The wind and stuff, I like having that. And during elk season I'll carry a couple calls in here, diaphragm calls, and I'll have the tube on the pack. Here's my release. It's the Spot Hog Whippersnapper. Just switched to this for this year. I'll give that a shot. I like it so far. Keep it in here so I don't lose it. And it's okay. It kind of rides on my neck and it falls down. But it works. It hasn't broken. Sometimes it's a little uncomfortable on the neck. But other than that, I mean, it works just fine. Maybe I'll try different ones in the future. See what I like. But, I mean, it's kind of expensive, so I just use it. Next we'll go with my pack. I've got the EXO Mountain Gear 3500. It's I think last year's model. Got some tuna, some nut fins, and I carry, oh, here's my other camera. It's a Canon Vixia HFR 800. It's not 4K, but it is, I think, 1080p. And that's good enough for my YouTube. I mean, it zooms in really good. That's why I bought it. It's for the zoom capability. And I just got just a tiny first aid kit. I carry a bigger one in the truck. I've got two of these tripod adapter things, more snacks. I've got a set of 15s in here that I just leave one of these attached to. It's kind of nice instead of having to switch it back and forth between the binoculars and the camera. Got some peanut butter. It's pretty good. This is the blade that I carry during hunting season. I taped some spare blades to this. I forget which brand this is, but I haven't used it yet. I haven't killed anything. Inside, I go back and forth between carrying a bladder and throw some water bottles in there. Here are my 15s. I like having 15s. I got these last year, and they're pretty good. I like them. This is what I was talking about. But yeah, those are nice to have. And then here is my tripod. It's just a Vortex Pro GT. I mean, it works. It's not the fanciest thing, but it gets the job done. In here I carry just some 550 cord. I have a couple of these bags. Yeah, if it rains I'll throw my phone in there or throw my camera in there, electronics. These are the game bags I use. It's the Black Ovis. I've added a couple things. I put some gloves and then I put some disinfectant wipes. And then I've got a emergency blanket, and that's to lay out on the ground, and you can put your meat on there. It's light. Instead of carrying like a huge tarp, this is really light and compact, so this is nice to have if you're getting attacked by bees. Spray this on them and they'll go away. They won't come back or bring their buddies and attack you with their swarm. And this is just if I kill anything, throw some meat in there, and then we can attach it to the pack, keep it clean. Baby wipes are always nice to have. This brand sucks, so don't get these. These are my trekking poles. I just got the Legacy Ultralight. They're okay. I had a piece break down here, but they still work. Yeah, those are fine. If I kill something, those are nice to have hiking back out. And I just have a little cheap headlamp. It works. It's nothing fancy. It's not waterproof or anything. As long as you're not jumping into pools or jumping into freaking water holes, it'll work. I have another one in the truck somewhere. This is the bow I'm using. It's a Hoyt Carbon Defiant. It's got tight spot quiver, and we're using a Spot Hog Hunter sight. Then I just have the Hoyt Ultra Rest. I took the grip off and I put my own. It's slimmer. A lot of people do that. I recommend that. And this is just a bee stinger. I got it on Camouflyer. It's a cheap one. It was a different color, so I just ripped the wrap off. It's just for protection when I'm setting it down and stuff. Some people don't even use that, so we've got that. And then we're using the Easton FMJs, and I'm just using the Magnus Stinger 125 grain 4-blade. Yeah, they fly well and they work and they're sharp as hell, so it's good enough for me. And I just got this restrung last year. It's America's Best. Nothing crazy, but I like to change them every year or every 2 years. And this is the camping stuff. This is the stuff I carry in the truck. It's nice to have. I just got a first aid kit. And, it's got your basic stuff. It's good to have one. This is a just in case. Haha. I think it has a toe strap in here. It's got jumper cables, and it's got another first aid kit. There's a flashlight and I think gloves. Basic stuff that'll help you if you get yourself stuck in a pinch. Got my toolbox, some random stuff in there, and then I've got just a basic mechanic set, and then I've got this I picked up because I put in new leaf springs and shocks in my truck. So, and if you get a flat tire, this is nice to have. It's an impact wrench. So instead of having to crank on the hand tools, that makes changing a tire a lot more easier and quicker. And I've got a little Gerber hatchet that's nice to have, firewood, or if you're trying to hang cameras, you can chop a couple branches off to get that out of the way. This is my camp light. It's a stream light. It's pretty durable. I've had it for a couple years now. It takes the big D batteries and it works, 3 different settings. If you hold it, turns red, so that's kind of nice. Flashes. I think it's SOS, but it works. This is my stove. It's the MSR Pocket Rocket. You know, cooking up stuff for dehydrating meals. It's just a little lifter because this thing gets really hot. It's gonna cook food pots, and this is for like, you know, food, whatever. Use it for ramen sometimes. These things, if you're not feeling well or have a headache, dehydrated, yeah, I've popped one of these in a water bottle and I felt fine after I drank that. And this is just spare smoke in a bottle. It's nice to have, one of my favorite things. A couple of these, if you gotta make a quick tune on your bow. 2 different sizes. This is my fuel. And I've got a couple of these water filters. This is a big one. Smaller one for catching bottles. So those work pretty good. And then I've got foot powder. My feet run hot, so I mean, whatever you gotta do to feel comfortable, stay dry while you're out there. And I've got a rain jacket, and this stays in the truck. I really don't pack it with me. If it gets crazy at camp, I'll throw it on. It's nice to have. And then I've got the spare bow, my backup bow. This is my first bow. It's a PSE Surge. Killed my first deer with this, and it's got the smaller spot hog sight. It's pretty nice. I'm probably upgrade that, but it's a basic bow, but it kills animals, kills deer just as good as the next bow. You know, as long as you have it tuned properly, arrows are tuned, shoot bullet holes. So now I've also got spare battery. This is nice. It's got like 2 charges on it, and then this is for the trail cameras. It's a stealth cam. Plugs into your phone. You plug the memory card in there, and you see what you got. So I do a lot of solo hunts, so I mean, it's always, you know, peace of mind to have a firearm. I mean, it's always nice to have. This is just for general use. It's a Surefire. It works. These are the boots I use. This is the pair I've been using for the summer hunt this year. It's a Keen something, but it's all leather. It's pretty heavy duty. I got a weird size foot, so just try whatever that works for your specific feet. And then I have some of these crispy, you know, something, but I got those on sale from Black Obus, and these are a little bit warmer, so I'm not using those for the summer. December and January hunts, those are good. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what your favorite pieces of gear are. We got the hunts coming up in a week, and I'll be out there for 10 days. Maybe we'll do a truck or a rig walk around for the next video, and hopefully this upcoming hunt I'll get some good footage, and hopefully we can tag a deer or tag a nice antelope buck. So thanks for sticking around and watching my lame videos, and we'll see you next time.